Rayshawn Pleasant, dangerous return man back deep's already brought one back for a score this year. In that opener at Baylor, no chance to bring that one back. Jeremiah Cobb, the running back. They hand it off on a jet sweep to Eric Singleton.
Far between.
Yeah, the average in those two games to go was 11.2 yards. Brandon Frazier, the tight end, to the Georgia 45 and a first down.
Distance from field goal is not great.
Over the middle and spinning for a first down is Perry Thompson. 3rd and 1. All of a sudden they can't be stopped on 3rd down. Jeremiah Cobb, the ball carrier. 6'1", 219. They have 3 tight ends on the field. It is Arnold again. He lunges ahead for the first down. Successfully so. Fake to Cobb to the end zone. Coleman, and it's broken up. There is a flag down.
Defense number 6.
This time he keeps it and scores. What a drive for the Auburn Tigers to start this game. Arnold's 6th rushing touchdown of the season. This is their 6th game of the year. Give Hugh Freeze credit. Spent a lot of time delving into that offense. Made some changes. Dwight Phillips Jr. who has a better chance to take it a long distance. Quick slant. His team leading 19th catch of the year. Here comes a blitz. Stockton got it off. Nate Frazier. Another first down. Oscar Delp, the tight end, went in motion and blasted his Stockton back at the 36. Keldrick Falk put the pressure on. Stockton got it off, incomplete. Kane Lee was in the way. There's a very late flag thrown by the back judge. Student section. Look who's in the middle of that Auburn student section. Cam Newton. Only one student section can claim the title of Liv Ma Student Section of the Year. Who'll take home the trophy? Joining Pat Sullivan, Bo Jackson, and Terry Beasley. 7-0 Auburn on offense for the second time. And another good gain on first down, particularly up front. And it's been a secondary that hasn't played up to the usual standard. There's a flag. DeMello Jones is going to be called for pass interference on Eric Singleton.
Pass interference. Defense number 15.
And the correct call because Jones never turns around and tries to play the ball. Initiates that contact.
Malcolm Simmons off the jet sweep to the Georgia 39-yard line. Is it necessarily a good thing? Perhaps you're hanging on the ball too much, being too cautious. Jeremiah Cobb, first down, turning the corner. Transfer from Virginia Tech. He was considered to be one of the best linemen in the transfer portal. It gets dumped off to Preston Howard, and the tight end has a first down. Another excellent call by Hugh Freeze at the 4-yard line. Alston. He got flattened as he tried to turn the corner. Crohn's disease, had his large intestine removed, and that one is just barely good from 25 yards. He's now made all 20 of his field goals in his career inside of 40. They rush 4. Stockton slings one, incomplete. Trying to get it to Dylan Bell at the 40. At Tennessee for Oklahoma. Hasn't thrown an interception in a year, more than a year. He got hit as he throws, and that streak was almost ended by the announcer jinx. Stockton is escaping back at the 35.
You can't make that substitution.
And they convert. Ryan G has a couple of catches. Frazier has one. Now G has one. To the sideline, Coleman. First down, just shy of midfield. Play clock down to 3. Damari Alston straight ahead for the first down. And Chuck, as usual, making friends everywhere he goes. On 3rd down and 1, Alston. Didn't look like he got there, although the official on the far sideline was running in, indicating they did. Jackson Arnold's completed his last 6 passes. 3rd down and 14. He pulls it down and runs. Jackson Arnold still on his feet inside the 5-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the half. Leading 10-0. Trying to pad it. Jamari Alston stacked up. Jamari Alston, the running back. Will it be Arnold again? Yes, it will. Following Alston. And they're going to mark him down. Crowd thinks he scored, but he bounced to the goal line.
Blessing in disguise for Auburn. But that right knee is down. Does look like is the right knee down there. He does a pretty good job staying up. Elbow there.
Yeah, his elbow's down, but is the ball breaking the plane? The crowd thinks so.
Great effort there by Jackson Arnold.
When is the elbow down? Right there. Where's the ball? Is the nose of the football? Let's bring in Matt Austin. Matt, what do you think?
This is as close as I've seen in a long time. I think when the elbow first touches the grass that the ball is just slightly short.
The ruling on the field is upheld.
3rd down. Jackson Arnold. Crowd thinks he got in. The officials are trying to sort it out. Meanwhile, the ball is out. There's a Georgia player running in the opposite direction all the way down. That's Kyron Jones. Kirby saying, there's the ball. We have a touchdown. Meanwhile, Hugh Freeze thinks his team scored. And a couple of the offensive players on the field are signaling that. And the indication is it's a fumble and it's Georgia's ball. Let's look. They line up like the Philadelphia Eagles. The ball does come out. C.J. Allen punched it out. The question was, did he break the plane? Hard to tell with all those bodies in there.
So hard to tell exactly what's going on. Up on top of a defender. Let's see.
This will be the best view. Well, I think if you linked it up, right, the ball, unless he has the ball lower than his hip, I mean, the top of his body is comfortably across the goal line from the view down the line. The Georgia folks are probably asking if this was a fumble. I think that's a touchdown.
After further review, the runner lost control of the ball prior to reaching the plane of the goal line.
Oh, boy. I have no idea what they were looking at.
Had to go with what the call on the field was.
Gunnar Stockton just trying to get them some room. Auburn does have 2 timeouts if they choose to use them, and they're going to use the first. Dogs need to make sure they get it out of the end zone. They go out of the gun. McCray bounces outside, delivers a stiff arm, has a first down, and goes out of bounds. Short set by Stockton. Good catch. Here's an Auburn blitz. Stockton runs away from it, throws to the sideline, caught. Zachariah Branch was the motion man.
They might stop it.
I think they're going to see if it was a catch. Kirby is asking for a targeting call.
And I think they could take a look at it too, because in that situation, Gunnar Stockton is a defenseless player. Airborne.
The other question on the play is, was Colby Young in bounds?
Number 4 in the defense hit a protected player above his shoulders with his helmet. Therefore, targeting has been created as a foul. 15 yards to be added to the end of the run.
Wow, how this has turned. They thought they had a 3-score lead. This season it's 48. 55 is indoors in Atlanta. And Stockton forced to throw it away. There's going to be a late hit.
Personal foul. Doesn't get past it.
Does look like, as Williams is chasing him down, does kind of thrust him down to the ground. results in the foul. You can let him go right there. The ball's out. But because of that late push, the officials all over it.
8 Auburn penalties. They go to the pick pass again. Colby Young still on his feet. Stacked up. They had stopped his forward progress. They just moved the chains. Stockton throws it away to move the ball out. Stockton running out of time. Atkins approached and he threw it away. Late substitute coming on for Auburn. Jared Smith came on. Crawford came off. The play clock is at 0. That was great coaching by the Auburn staff. They were entitled to the substitution. The 2-minute timeout was 32 minutes ago. Stockton has it batted down and incomplete. Yeah, that's a gimme for him. So Auburn ran 44 plays to 23. They had the ball for 21:45.
Hi everyone, I'm Wheels, and I just want to give a quick reminder to subscribe to anyone that hasn't yet done so. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the video.
It was completely dominant until that last sequence.
Even with that last drive, Georgia only finished the first half with 78 yards of offense. The right guard, Dontrell Glover, and the right tackle, Juan Gaston. Stockton's pass batted down. There's a flag down.
Pass interference, defense number 14.
Looked like as Pleasant was going, kind of grabs that. It's a good call. The right arm is wrapped around. At least trying to get him to jump off sides if he can.
And there was movement. Not a flag yet. Back shoulder throw. Broken up. Intended for Colby Young. Rayshon Pleasant had the coverage. Kirby Smart asking, didn't they jump offside? But there's no flag. Seems like C.J. Allen's been there a long time. Arnold. There's a flag down on the far side of the field.
Holding, defense number 6.
Singleton, the motion man. Low snap handled by Arnold. And the throw is high, and Preston Howard couldn't catch it. On first down, Gunnar Stockton on target. Colby Young rumbles down to the Auburn 42-yard line. Stockton running out of time. Flags are down. He almost threw an interception.
Holding number 13 is accepted. 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Gunnar Stockton lots of time. Man breaking open. Caught! Inside the 2-yard line. Noah Thomas. The other 3 were all against Austin Peay. Chauncey Bowens to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. Fourth rushing touchdown of the season for Chauncey Bowens. Redshirt freshman from Port St. Lucie. Percentages will change.
I think that's a safe bet.
Here comes a Georgia blitz up the middle, and Arnold goes down in the arms of C.J. Allen. On first down for Georgia. Stockton throws, juggling catch made by Oscar Delp.
I think you run it up inside.
They came into tonight 5 out of 7 on fourth down. 3 of those plays went for touchdowns. Frazier juggled the pitch, but controlled it and got the first down. Bowens, the running back. It's a screen, and Delp gets dropped by Xavier Adkins to give them the lead. Not much of a breeze. What little there is at his back. He doesn't need the help. That one is good. It's been all Georgia. The Dogs had a spy on Arnold. The throw is incomplete, intended for Perry Thompson. They threw a slider. And now Cock with a shank.
You got Zachariah Branch in the backfield. He's their go-to guy.
Stockton got to him quickly. Runs through the defense and has a first down.
Defense should be thinking
That
spring.
rescued them from either using a timeout or a delay of game penalty. Stockton takes off running, throws, caught. Colby Young inside the 10. Bryce Diaz.
Personal foul, blindside block on the offense.
Right here as he's getting ready to track number 32. He's tracking Diaz right there, and that's where he delivers the hit.
Four-man rush. Stockton runs through it. Got to the 26, still 7 yards shy of the first down. Bo Gardner, an excellent snapper. Gunnar Stockton's the holder. And that one is no good. Third down and 7. He got away from Quintavious Johnson. He did not get away from Gabe Harris Jr. Stockton throws, caught. London Humphreys. Branch went in motion. Just a three-man rush, and they complete another pass on third down. Zachariah Branch. They are in a field goal range, but they want the first down, and they won't get it on that play. McCray swung down for a loss by Kieron Crawford. On fourth down, Stockton throws, caught. First down. They convert on 4th and 3. It's London Humphreys again at the right time. Auburn dominated the first half. Georgia has completely turned the tables in this half. On third down and 1, Stockton throws. Nate Frazier the catch. Game will stay on his feet. There was more yardage there, but they just want the fresh set of downs. Stockton's going to run for the first down. Lunges for the pylon. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a response by Gunnar Stockton and the Georgia Bulldogs. Nothing going their way until that fumble was forced at the goal line. And the response with 20 unanswered points and just a gutsy 8-minute and 45-second drive that went 78 yards and 16 plays for the game winner.
10 tackles and a big forced fumble at the goal line. Arnold almost got sacked. Takes it down and runs out of bounds. Fumble, no fumble will be debated for a long time. Cobb carries for a first down. They don't convert this 4th and 5. It's over. And it's Arnold trying to do it on a quarterback draw, it seemed, and he's stopped for a loss by Kristen Miller. Well, it's one program that in 10 years under Kirby Smart has demonstrated it finds ways to win over and over again. And as Hugh Freeze said to us yesterday, this Auburn team the last couple of weeks and now again tonight has been finding ways to lose.